Hello ladies, how are you? So I am doing a pre-made video this morning because I'm up and at it really early, and also I kind of have some followers on YouTube, so I have to do a couple pre-made videos, so that's really fun. I'm excited about that. So welcome today, and as always, if you're watching me on Facebook or you come over from anywhere, any comments below on Facebook or Instagram, you will be entered to win this month's drawing of the free well-to-do. So give me a wave, give me a hashtag replay, give me anything in the comments, and your name will be entered to win that. So we are going to do BB cream and pressed powder today. So I'm gonna go in with my primer, which is absolutely a must-win dealing with pressed powders for all-day wear. Absolutely a must. Okay, I'm going to go in with my brow pencils. I usually do my brows off camera, but I want to show how easy they are with these pencils. And I do not, have a good day at school, guys. Bye, babes. I do not overdraw this eye. This eye is still functioning. This eye has about 3 different scars in it. And so, you're in the truck now. I'm in the car. So this one I do have to, and not that I overdraw it, but this one I do have to pencil in on a few bald spots, if you will, because I do have so much scarring. And then I do have to go a little higher up here on this one, just to match. So this eye needs some work, and this one I just kind of darken in because I really couldn't just pencil one. So that is the medium color, and now I'm going to go in over the top and add a couple dark flecks with our darkest color to just add a little bit of dimension, as well as darken that up so it pulls a little bit of my brown more than the auburn. The medium kind of pulls auburn, and I like it a more brown. And the other end of the pencils is a spoolie, and I have lost my spoolie brush, and a spoolie brush is amazing with eyebrows. So that was medium and dark brow. So today I'm going to do BB cream as my base, and with my self-tanning that I'm doing, I am about equal combinations of bisque and honey. So just here on the back of my hand, we're just mixing those two colors together so that it's a little warmer combination. And you are not going to ever stay, probably, unless you 100% avoid the sun and sunscreen yourself like crazy during the spring, summer months, your face, you probably will not stay the same color of either BB cream or foundation or anything year round. So it's really nice to get 2 colors and then build. So where in December I may have been 100% bisque, and then I have built up to like a 1/3 honey into it, and now I'm about a 1/2 honey. I'm sure at some future time I might even be 100% honey. So it's really kind of important to be mindful of that when you find a product that you love. And I have the same thing with the liquid foundations too, where once I can wear 1 full color, then I start mixing. The other thing too is dependent on if you're going to put any product over the top, you can still get away with light colors. So like I wear organza in the liquid, and I can still wear organza, but I've gone to warmer pressed powders, okay, if that makes sense. So what I'm doing with this is I'm just applying the thin, well, it was a little thicker today, coat of BB cream. And what BB cream is 100%, it's a complexion enhancer. It is not a foundation. It is not going to hide imperfections or blemishes, but it will soften them. It will soften them. And it gives moisture. It gives so much moisture. And for those of you who are fighting any sort of dry skin, or before you go in with your pressed powders, you want to put that moisture in your skin, it's wonderful. Now, for those of you who have combination skin or are anywhere near fighting oiliness, you may not want the moisture of BB cream. So it's just one of those things to where it's tailored for different people. And I am grateful enough that I have extremely normal skin, and I can wear all these products, but I know that some work with different skin combinations. So this on my face right now is nothing on, well, I have my Uology, and then primer, and then BB cream. For those with a little bit more youthful skin, this is kind of where my daughter stops. The older one, my middle one, doesn't quite wear much makeup as at 14 years old, which is just fine. But my 17-year-old kind of stops at this level and does some bronzer and walks out the door, and it's beautiful. So dependent what kind of coverage you're looking for, this might be where you stop. Your girl has fallen in love with full coverage, so we're not stopping. I am going to take a break from my face, just let that soak in, and I'm going to go to my eyes. What we're going to do today is we're going to do a splurge and one pressed powder. I am absolutely falling in love with the splurges. I've always loved them, but as you can see in my videos, I'm using them a lot. They're just effortless, quick, out the door, fun spring colors. This is the color Jubilant. You can see it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous pink. I do favor using a brush when it comes to the mattes. Oh, hold on. Pause, please. Pause, please. I need to mattify my eyelid. That was almost. So what we're doing now is I am just setting that BB cream, as well as giving a matte finish and a little bit more coverage. With with the splurge being a cream, it does set as a powder, but I don't want to give it any opportunity for creasing or anything like that. So having a cream go on top of the BB cream, I want to mattify it and set it first. And so I use the color Organza. This is the color I'm going to use to highlight the rest of my face here in a minute. So now we're going to go in. It's close. And like I said, when I use the matte colors, I do typically lean towards the brush because, and the brush works so well for both, but I do use the brush a little bit more. The one thing about these splurges with mature eyes is you do kind of have to figure out how to work it with mature eyelids where our skin on our eyelids move a little bit more. So there is just a little bit of learning curve. Mine isn't so bad, but if you need, all you need to do is just kind of hold your lid a little taut, but then not too much because you don't want to. It's just kind of finding a balance. And so what I'm doing is I'm taking this color up just above my brow bone. Nope, that's not my brow bone. My crease bone there. Look at how pretty that color is. Such a soft pink. Matches my shirt. That wasn't accidental. And it's just a really, really beautiful matte deep berry, just a beautiful rose color. And you can see these little chunks, maybe you can't very well, but they're just little chunks of product that come and attach to the brush. That is kind of one thing that does happen to the brush, and it's not that big a deal because then you just hit it and spread it around. But I don't know if you can see that, but there are little just chunks, and that does happen with the brush application more than it does the finger application of it. Let's make sure they're even. Okay. And that is the color Jubilant. Super easy, soft, beautiful rose. Okay, and so I'm thinking I'm good on that. So, but what I am going to do is I'm taking my blending brush and I'm just softening the upper edge. And because it does finish to a powder, it softens beautifully. Okay, super easy, super gorgeous. Then I'm gonna go in with the shimmer shade, and I know this, it is the lightest Optimistic that we have. And I'm going to take my deluxe brush, there you are, and just kind of stoke up on it so I really grab some product. And I am just adding shimmer to the lid. And because this is a cream shadow, it grabs that pigment. I mean, these pressed powders are so highly pigmented anyways, but it really, really grabs that. And you can just see it is lightening. I'm not gonna add any more product, but I'm just blending it upward and softening it on that lid. Instantly, it opens the eye up, it brightens with that lighter shimmer on the lid. Super, super soft, super springy, elegant, quick. Nude eye in pinks. Super soft. And you can still see that upper level of the Jubilant sticking out. Love it. We're just gonna soften the bottom, and I don't wanna blend it up to take over the top of that upper pink, so I'm just gonna kind of keep it low. Okay, so now we're going to stop on our eyes, and if we need to build anything up, we will. But I think we're gonna be good. So we are gonna go in with our pressed powders. I'm gonna go back in with that color. And so I have, this is extremely light coverage. Very, very light. Freckles are still showing. My rosy is peeking through. But because I used that honey, it softened it more than had I just done bisque alone. So now I'm gonna go in with organza, and I'm gonna highlight and build up my coverage just lightly. And because organza is my actual skin color, you're not going to see my under eye really pop with lighter color. What you're gonna see is my under eye build with coverage. And it will lighten it a little bit because organza is lighter than the honey, but organza is about the same as the bisque. So it's just what we're doing here right now is not so much highlight as we are building up a lighter coverage. And then I will add warmth and warm up my face with my next color. And I am staying with about medium coverage today. Gonna go into town. And this side is, I don't know why, I have more fine lines over here than I do on this side. And so it's just really stipple it in. We want to make sure it is in every little crease. And if for any reason there's a part of your eye makeup that got a little bougie on you, this is where you just kind of level it out, get it back into the eye frame if you think you went too far. Okay, and I am using my Firma 103 brush. The reason this brush is so good, because I have loads of IT Cosmetics and I have a load of Younique brushes, but this one's a fan favorite because it is small and it fits right into here, because the last thing you want is to stop your product right here because your brush won't fit. You really want to frame the side of your nose on both sides. Now me, I'm very, very interested in that spot because that's where my glasses have made a little rosy spot. So that's how I know I'm getting high enough, when that is covered, okay? So that's why this Firma brush is kind of a winner. And you can see, I don't even have the Younique one, but like the IT Cosmetic, that's a blusher brush. It's kind of the same shape, but look at how big that head is. And it's, they're about the same density, so. That's why we love our Firma. It's a very, very small head that just pushes right in there. So now I'm gonna go in with the warmer Camlet, and can use a little bigger brush. And once again, we're gonna stipple that all over. And this is a warmer, one shade warmer still. I have the cool undertones. I do have red undertones. So it's one shade warmer in the cool undertones, and it is obviously warmer than the organza, because now you can see that organza is kind of popping a little bit more because of this, but it is not warm enough that it is adding contour dimension, okay? It's just adding coverage, and so we are easily up to medium coverage. One other thing too is, I don't know about you guys, but my ears don't really tan. So when my face gets darker, like right here is pure white, I just kind of make sure they blend together. And of course, yes, you get a little makeup on your ears, but, or just hide your ears in hair, whatever, do you, I don't care. I put a little on my ears because my ears don't tan. Okay, we are up to the coverage we want. And already by building up our coverage and smoothing out our complexion, that eye makeup is popping. I love it. So we're going in with the lightest bronzer, which is Sunset. We're just going to do a light application of it. This is our tapered brush, which is perfect for this. You stipple it down your jawbone, nope, not jawbone, cheekbone like this, nope, like this, and then blend it. Start the hairline, stop 2 fingers before your mouth and stay 2 fingers above. That's kind of a good map for you to stay right on that jawbone, right on the base of it. Just beautiful. And this is the lightest color. It is a taupe. The Hermosa, the middle shade as they call it, it has way more caramel undertones, which is absolutely beautiful too. But it has a little orangey. That's a caramel undertone. So it's just kind of, what are you looking for from a bronzer? And I wear them both, all. I use Malibu too. I love them all. But we're gonna go with more of a bronzy undertone today. Do your jawbone, anywhere that you would have natural shading. And boom, we got our cheekbones, as well as it really trims the jawbone. And now we are not one-dimensional, now we're not flushed out. I'm gonna top off and finish my face with Sisterly. It is a rosy shimmer, so you can see right away it grabs the flecks, and I'm just on the apples of my cheek blending back into that bronzer. And this is so highly pigmented, just like our eyeshadows, that if you like a deep blush, keep building. I like a soft, subtle blush, and then I like to make sure to blend them together So there's no lines, there's no division, they melt into each other. Love it. Okay, I am going to set my face. We have a setting spray, which I love, 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 and it gives a matte finish. But your girl, in spring, I'm calling in summer, use the Rosewater toner, and it leaves a dewy, glossy, sun-kissed finish. And that shine that you might think is just me being wet, it will stay. And I love it. And it might not be your thing. You might want a matte finish. Totally get. Totally get. Okay, so in yesterday's video, I was a little bit of a silly, and I forgot to put mascara on. So we're gonna do that now. And I think I'm gonna leave my eye right here at this build because I really, really do like it. And just as I say that, I think I'm gonna add just a pinch of, just on the upper. I'm going to leave it as I add just a little bit more. Girl can change your mind. And I'm really, oh man, I'm not even really adding anymore. I'm just kind of pulling more of, I really want that pink sticking out the top. Okay. Now I'm not gonna touch it. Going in with the Epic. On the top lash, I go above as well as below. And it's really funny, when I put mascara on with my contacts in, I don't go as deep to my eyeball as I do when I am out like that. I noticed that the other day. I was putting it on without my contacts in, and man, I almost like touched my eyeball. Epic. Oh, so good. And it really, really does make a difference to do the top and the lower lashes, especially if you have blonde lashes, auburn. Mine are really, really soft brown. And so if I only do this direction, then, you know, whether I close my eyes or whatever, they're not as dark as what they could be, I guess is what I'm trying to. So make sure to do the top and the bottom of your upper eyelash. Yes, I love it. Okay, now we're gonna end with our lips. I'm going to go in with the color Prudent, Love Prudent. It's a super soft, kind of a pinker nude. I do not overdraw my lips. If I were, it would be my upper lip. It is, well, it's smaller than my bottom lip, and that's okay. If your lipstick doesn't stay or anything like that, you can fill in your lips, but these don't bleed. It will not bleed into your makeup. They are amazing, amazing, amazing. Love these liners. I was never really a liner girl. Slap the lipstick on and go. But I drink a lot. Case in point. All day long, I'm usually drinking something, whether it's water, Cocos, and so your lipstick just drinks right off, but not with a good liner. Okay, so I'm using the Splash, and this is a Dabble Do You product. Oh my gosh. It is so good. But I take off all the excess. And this is in the super soft, super gorgeous Subtle. And we are not gonna do anything with it today. I usually build or add shimmers or ombre. But with this eye and this gorgeous color of shirt, that just matches perfectly. So we're gonna let it stand alone. Just like with our mature eyes, if you have, I don't want to say wrinkles, but whatever they're called, and kind of deep pits, just push it in and the lipstick will kind of smooth and soften on your lips. Okay, we're done. So just a quick review, we did a BB cream base in, well, we did our primer, always do primer. So we did our primer, we did our BB cream base. I'm starting to go a little bit more honey than bisque. We set and built up with organza, which did not necessarily highlight, but it built coverage in our highlight area and it kept my skin color natural. And then we built up warmth with the warmer Camlet on the outside of the face, down the neck a little bit. Went in with Beachfront Bronzer in Sunset, nummy. And the blush in Sisterly, which does have a shimmer and grabs the light on the cheekbone. That's also Rosewater too. Our eyes are nothing but the splurge shadow in Jubilant with the lid lightened and shimmered because it is a matte. So my eyelids here are shimmered and softened slightly with the color Optimistic. So pretty. And then we have our Epic. And then the lip is just a soft, prudent, and subtle. So you guys have a great day. If you're watching on all these different platforms, feel free to please jump over to Facebook and give me a comment so that you can be entered in our drawing. Website will be in the description of the products I use. So feel free to shop, and if you need to be color matched, all you need to do is send me a picture facing light, and I can get you into colors after we describe, have a conversation about what kind of coverage you're looking for, because we've got BB cream, pressed powders, liquid, the stick, which some colors are available, most aren't. And then last, if you enjoy watching these videos and you're really interested in these products, you could do what I do. I'd love to have you on my team. I don't extend that invitation enough, and I need to get better at it because this is a fun job. And this could be your full-time job. For me, it's my little side hustle, and I love it. I love helping women be the best version of themselves for themselves, not for anyone else. So if at all you are interested in doing what I do, shoot me a message. I'd love to talk to you about it. So you ladies have a great day, and it might be a day or so before I post another one. We'll see. Things could get crazy. This weekend is insane. We got proms. So I don't know if the girls will let me, but I'm hoping to talk them into letting me record kind of prom makeup do's that we do with them. Maybe they'll just let me do a before and after, but we have prom coming up and I'm so excited for that. And I love you ladies. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your support. Have a great day. Bye.